Media bias tracker for December 19th. Yes, very good. Let's get into it. We're doing Tesla and Rivian today. This is our first time circling back on Rivian. And I did want to ask a question. I am probably going to be changing the scale again. The negative 100 to 100 seems a little confusing. I might just normalize it 0 to 100 with 50 being neutral. I think that'd be better. What do you think? Let me know. I will act accordingly, and there's a non-zero chance that the tracker will get much more sophisticated thanks to a fan and patron who may have an automated way to do it that is much more sophisticated and rigorous and less subject to my own biases. Here we go. Tesla to raise pay for hourly Nevada factory workers. That's a positive. Increase pay, increase pay. Starting off very strong. Then we get to the genuine stupidity. Tesla has the highest accident rate of any auto brand, followed shortly thereafter by people copying it. Now, I may do a whole video just on this because it is that stupid. It is a guy with ties to big oil who wrote an op-ed. This isn't an article, this is an op-ed. So there's no editorial oversight, there's no fact checking. And the conclusion is based on a study published by Quote Wizard, who looked at people who are applying for insurance, who are looking for an insurance quote, and asking them, do you have any accidents on your record? And they found that people who are looking to insure a Tesla have had accidents in the past. Doesn't mean that they had them with Tesla. This is a hit piece. It's a bad one. And all of these are knockoffs, very negative and untrue. Again, you can be negative and true. These are not. BYD catches up to Tesla. That's negative. True, but negative. China, and a better example, neutral. China EV sales in the week, this many. Tesla, this many. NIO, this many. That's a neutral headline. Facts, just facts. Move over Tesla. BYD is caught up, clearly. They're not telling you to move over because it's a positive thing. They're not saying move over onto the top of the podium. Come on. Tesla stock at early buy point on strong China registrations. Okay, that's positive. Tesla stock is rising while estimates are falling. Okay, I'm going to go neutral because estimates are falling, huh? I wonder if they are. Exciting news for Tesla stock investors. Motley bringing in something for everybody. They post all kinds of headlines on both sides of everything. But it showed up in the top 25 for Google News, so we are including it. Elon Musk's big lie about Tesla is finally exposed. We've been covering this for days now. Days we've been covering this. It's still in the top 25. Reuters coming out with some wet trash. An abused wife took on Tesla over tracking tech. She lost. You're making it sound like Tesla's the one who's abusing her. And if you look at the article, it's not that. It's not that at all. I'm saving you because there is a paywall. Please stop. There is a paywall on Reuters very quickly, and I have not hit it yet. So basically, they're saying that her ex was using the app to track her, and that she was unable to remove him because he had listed himself as the owner and her as the added driver, the additional driver. When she went to Tesla with us, they said we can't. The automaker denied police requests. Nope. They said we don't keep the logs for that long. The logs are unavailable. That's not denying the request. That's addressing it in ways that you don't like. And they said, can you at least... She went to Tesla to the service center. The service center escalated it to the general counsel for the company. And he said, no, I can't remove him if he's on the title, which he is. You can't remove a registered owner from the app. That seems like a reasonable company policy. Well, they didn't, I've got a no contact order. Right. But that no contact order doesn't mention Tesla in it. There's no legal impetus for Tesla to take action based on this court order. You're trying to extend it to something it isn't. You should have maybe go to court and get that decree, and then they would do it. But negative, very negative. White House backs industry effort to standardize Tesla ×3, despite the feud. I'm calling all of these positive. This is a good sign. I think people will see that and appreciate the sentiment. It'll give them a warm fuzzy. Elon Musk's Tesla responds to strongly to UAW union threat. You had to throw Elon's name in there. Clickbait, negative to begin with. Terrible. Do better. Tesla removes Disney. Fine. Neutral. I'm saying neutral because it's a fact. It's a fact. I mean, you might say it's a little negative. This one, yeah, a little negative, maybe. Twitter beef. Standing by the anti-Semite, Tesla drops Disney Plus in retaliation. Wow, that is awful. Jason, come on, man. What are you doing? Standing by the anti-Semite. There's a gentleman in my local Twitter group, my local X community, named Howard. And Howie is was very quick to say, I'm Jewish, and I will tell you from my perspective, he is not anti-Semitic, in response to some comments that were being made on X the other day. We're still on the stuck Cybertruck. Tesla Cybertruck owners get a warning. Tesla Cybertruck stuck could be learning opportunity. But finally, something positive. I don't know why this is lumped in with it. Tesla Giga Mexico is a 3-phase project, will produce Cybertruck. Positive. I don't believe they're going to be making Cybertruck. It's possible. Anything is. It's possible. I don't think that the governor who made that declaration knows that. I don't think he knows what car they will definitely make. But it's a positive headline. Recall check. We already covered that. Negative. Raising the pay for hourly workers. That's the extent of the 25. If we could have gone one more to 26, Morgan Stanley predicts explosive growth. Yeah, Adam Jonas is very bullish based on things outside of the automotive sector. But that's headline 26. We cannot count it. Okay, so the results for the day are -8. The second best showing Tesla's ever had, improving the trailing 7-day to -42. Again, wouldn't it just be better if the score was -8 would be like 47 and 21? I don't know. Something like that. So here we are. The blue being the daily. Another good day. The rolling slightly improved over time. Not too bad. Not Again, second best day we've ever tracked. So let's go take a look at topic number 2, Rivian. Get ready. Hold on to your butts. Rivian's R2 will be its Model 3 moment. That's exciting. And I hope it is. This is what Rivian needs. The R1T is fantastic, but they can't sell it for what it costs to build. The R1S, every bit as good. That third row is desperately uncomfortable, but so is the Model Y's third row is more comfortable, but smaller. They have trade-offs. Anyway, I hope that the Rivian R2 is their saving grace. 2 ways Rivian stock can spark a rally. That's great. Rivian stock make a comeback. Is Rivian stock a good investment? Rivian is making a big move, but should investors follow it? That's neutral. It's not really saying anything positive. R1S EPA range and pricing overview, including 400-mile max pack. Now that bumped it up to a positive one because people love range, even people who don't need or use it. But I think with something like this, you're slightly more likely to use it to tow than you would with a regular car. R1T's new powered tonneau cover. I was going to give it a positive until I saw worth the wait. Neutral. Rivian filed for a patent for a portable battery. Cool. And then we're going to see a bunch of these. Ford rival Rivian will sell EV delivery vans to AT&T. It's a great fit. This is going to be, they need to sell these. These appear to have a positive margin. Sell them. Is Ford's big move a red flag for Rivian? Negative. Warning, the latest rally may not last. Negative. Millions of road improvements planned near Rivian Automotive in Normal. I'm calling it positive because it doesn't have the kind of spin you sometimes see with government giving money to rich people. Just road improvements. AT&T again. AT&T. Rivian up in pre-market. And Rivian goes on sale, the EV van. Here's how it compares. Neutral. It's a comparison. Stock jumps 14%. Positive. Tesla still claims the Cybertruck will float, though it lags behind R1T when fording. So, while crossing a river, how deep can the water be? With Cybertruck, it's about 3 feet, almost three, like 2.5 feet. It's like 30 inches. But Rivian's is 41, 42 inches. That's impressive. It's basically to the window sills, where the Cybertruck is more to the bumper. That's very impressive. That's a positive headline, and they deserve it. Rivian's stock soars. Great. And then that's it. That's the end of the 25. How did Rivian fare? Positive 48. Week over week change of plus 40 from last week. Last week they were at plus 8. Now they're at plus 48. Looking back at the chart here, you can see that means last week they were right about here, and this week they're right about here. Their sentiment is very favorable, and I think it should be. But I think again, you'll never go broke writing negative stories about Tesla. So it seems. What did I miss? What did I misunderstand? All that good stuff. Leave it as you do. I appreciate it, and thanks for hanging out. All that good stuff. Yeah.